Cooking for one with Katy. Me.
Don't wanna be all by myself.
I wish to have someone to do a wishbone with. Welcome to Cooking for One with Katy. This is my guest cook tonight, Mike.
Nice to meet you.
Mike, tell us what we're going to be cooking today.
We're going to be cooking a pizza that actually stems from a traditional Italian dish called chicken piccata.
Okay.
And then it's usually served over pasta. Well, one night when I made chicken piccata for myself, I had leftovers. Decided this actually might taste good over pizza. I tried it, it worked out great, so there we go.
This is great for cooking for one. He had leftovers, didn't know what to do with them because he was cooking for one.
Exactly.
And got creative.
I put my pizza stone in before I even start preparing the chicken. That way, the oven gets up to your 420-degree temperature. There you go.
Those are capers.
So when you go to the store and you're looking for capers, they're next to the olives and the pickles and the other pickled items.
I didn't know what they were.
Alright, so what I've found whenever I'm flattening out my chicken is simply hit and then drag out. And there's really no reason to be tender with it. You're just trying to get it as flat as possible.
It is dead.
It is dead indeed. At this point, after you've flattened out your chicken breasts, go ahead and throw them in your butter olive oil for about a minute or a minute and a half, just long enough for it to sear the outside of it. It's a slight browning, kind of like the coloration that you're seeing on this breast and this breast here. And what that shows is that it cooked at a hot enough temperature that it's going to seal off that skin and help retain the moisture on the inside. So.
Thank you. Great.
All right, now we've juiced our lemon. What we want to do is get some of the zest from the skins. Yep, just like that.
I'm not very skilled with cooking, as you can tell.
So chicken broth, lemon zest, your lemon juice. See if I can avoid getting any of the seeds in there. Let some of the juice dump in and then indiscriminately add until the bottom of the skillet is fairly evenly covered with capers. Your sauce in the pan, the chicken broth, the capers, the lemon juice, lemon peel, salt and pepper. After you've let all that kind of boil for about 6 minutes, you then want to add your chicken breasts back to the pan, reduce the heat, and put a cover on it if possible. Some grocery stores will actually carry pre-made generic doughs about the size of a grapefruit or so. And so when you take that dough, if you buy it from the grocery store, just cut it in half. And what you want to do is form a ball in your hands and then set it down on the surface and start to just pat it down and work out from the center outward.
And if you use a lopsided cookie sheet, it makes this awesome noise.
Indeed it does. When throwing pizzas, what you want to do is just kind of rotate your wrists like this while you have an upward motion, and you're good.
Nice.
And doing that will also allow you to see where the thin areas are actually at in the dough. You can work those out. These are the leftovers from the chicken after it's been cooked. What you want to do is add like another 3 tablespoons of butter, a little bit of red sauce, and then 1/2 to 3/4 of a stick of Philly cream cheese. Katy over there is taking the chicken that we cooked up and she's slicing it into pieces that are, I don't know, probably somewhere around 1/2 inch thick. One of the things you can do to help thicken up your sauce mix is to add a little bit of cornstarch. Let it come to a boil and kind of boil there for about 4 or 5 minutes, and that'll help to thicken things. And then after you've done that, you'll simply take it off the heat, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then it's ready to go on the pizza. That I was just going to take globs of the cream cheese and put them on the pizza round here before I added anything else. And what I found it did is it ended up giving pockets of a more savory flavor around the pizza.
I'm sure it did.
It also added another dimension of unhealthiness to this already unhealthy meal. So.
Smells delicious too.
Now we got our pizza stones ready to have the pizza, so we'll just slip it on there. So yeah, about 10 minutes in the oven, and we should be good to go. Alright, here we go. We've got the finished product. We've got a very hot pizza that's got nice browning on the crust there on the edges,
Looks fab.
Looks like it's warm through and through. Thank you for being with us this evening for this recipe of chicken piccata pizza. And mangiamo.
Very good. John?